Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Pixel Focus Podcast, where we provide insights and updates in the world of virtual photography. We're once again live in the studio, which is our personal rooms, and we're able to interact with live chat again. Anyone who is new to the show, either watching or listening, welcome to Pixel Focus. Thank you for taking your time to listen in. We're officially on Spotify and YouTube, so just search Pixel Focus Pod. You'll be able to catch up on our past episodes. I'm your host, N7, and my co-host, SunOG5, is with me as always. So how are you doing today, dude?
I just wanted to go ahead and do the thing that y'all thought I was doing because y'all thought I was sleeping, but I wasn't. So, we're energized today. We're straight. We're good. We out here.
All right, that's amazing. For those watching live, make sure to start submitting your questions in chat. And before we get to our guest and the topic for this episode, which I believe is a great topic to be covering, we got some news of the week to share with you. First up, I'm so excited to share this one personally because for those who don't know, I'm a GeForce Now ambassador for the cloud gaming platform GeForce Now, which allows people who don't have high-end PCs like a Chromebook to be able to play games in 4K 120 FPS, and all you need is an internet connection. GFN has been listening to this show and asked me to find some people in the VP community to see if they would like to take photos for the platform. So I'm excited to announce that we have 6 VPers who are now taking photos for GFN. Those are Virtual Tourism, That Guy Retro, GameSmith VP, Ultravioletra, Ken, and my co-host, SunOG. So that has been really fun. When I got the news, I was so excited, but I wanted to wait until this episode to be able to announce that. And it's really fun because we did mention in one of our past episodes that there are game companies reaching out to virtual photographers and, trying to get them involved in their games, which is really cool. All right, next up, we have Ubisoft competition going on. It opened up February 19th, and the submissions will close March 4th. So if you check in the description below, there's a link to go to that competition if you're interested in submitting your work there. And then
don't mess up the dates now, bud. Don't do that. Don't mess up the dates now, buddy.
March 4th? What did I say?
I think you said March 3rd originally.
Oh, okay. March 4th. Hey. We have it there right on the screen.
Hey, we're all human. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. And last but certainly not least, we have the FNSC. So, Sun, go ahead and tell people what this is all about.
Yeah. So, we got FNSC, which is the Friendly Neighborhood Showcase, hosted, created by your boy, which is for Spider-Man virtual photographers. So anybody who is a VP in Spider-Man games, whether it be, and it's only the Insomniac ones, but whether it be the first, the Miles Morales one, or the newest one, Marvel Spider-Man 2, then you could go ahead and submit on Twitter your entries for that. It is 3 entries per person, and you can only submit 3 entries each showcase. And then also the final deadline is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. I'm not going to try to calculate what that is for everybody else because I'm not that smart, and I'm not trying to do that off the top of my head because I don't know it. So, love you guys anyway. Bye. Oh no, I'm still here. I'm still here for the show though.
It's just like exit stage left. All right, well, I guess I am soloing the rest of the show.
Oh no,
all right.
Show's over, dude. I'm gone.
Show's over. Okay, yeah. So when you leave, show's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Noted. All right, but that is the news of the week so far. And we were, if there's any news when our next episode comes up, we try to showcase that. Just a fun little bit before we move on to our guests. So, Sun, how about you take it away? And who are these amazing guests that you've gotten on?
Oh, you wanted me to call them amazing?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. They're amazing. All right, so we have today two pretty, as and Seven said amazing people. That being Turret, aka Turret, Assassin's Creed VP specialist who takes gorgeous portraits of Ivor from AC Valhalla. AC is Assassin's Creed for anybody who doesn't play video games. And she also has a knack for black and white contrasting. Also, we have Aaron, aka Falcon Swift, who isn't just his name again for his aka, and he does character VP, and it's amongst a variety of different games. It's not just Assassin's Creed. He's done God of War, a few different things. And he's also a creator within Ubisoft's creator program. Both of these VPs, talented VPs, are overseers of the VP community for the ones who came before. And Turret is a community mod / support. And then also Aaron is the writer and team lead for that division. So they're pretty amazing people, actually, now that I describe them. Yeah. All right. Anyway, hi, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Hello. Are we supposed to speak now?
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Hi.
Hello. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We don't bite hard.
I'm not so sure about you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for the invite. It's great to be here.
Yeah, friend.
It's even better. It's even better that we got you on record now, saying how great we are.
Yo, can you edit that out, N7? Can you redact that?
No.
We can do. Oh, okay.
We have
keep it in.
witnesses, and the internet never forgets. G.
It's fine. He'll send me the files later. I'll just edit it out myself. It's fine.
All right. So, what is the topic for today, son?
Topic for the day. We are going to be talking about VP work-life balance. I'm sure that many of you who are virtual photographers are not just virtual photographers. You are parents, you are people who have jobs, you are people who have friends and family that you do things with. There's plenty of things that you are outside of that. So we're going to be kind of talking on how those things affect both VP and how VP affects those things in your life outside of it. And to go ahead and kind of get on that, I wanted to ask you guys, so considering what I just mentioned, how has VP affected either of you, and also how has it been where your family life or anything like that has affected your virtual photography possibly? We'll go ahead and start with Turd.
Okay, cool. So I started VP in 2020.
Yeah.
When my kid was about 1 year old and I was still at home, maternity leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I stumbled over the photo mode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And yeah, it just became my hobby. So it was a very nice outlet from being literally just a mom 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
And it still is like a very nice outlet for me to be creative or to just forget about everything. And it's not just playing games, it's also like focusing on something and learning something new almost every day.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's nice. And I mean, my family itself hasn't really influenced my VP, like the style or whatever I do. It's just that my husband is probably my the biggest fan, but he's also very critical with the stuff I do. Like, I've never heard him say, "Oh wow." He's just always like, "Oh, yeah, that's nice."
Oh man, yeah. And I mean, does it at all maybe kind of hinder you from being, not necessarily what he said, but just, you know, your life outside of it? Does it ever hinder your VP, or maybe boost it, just in regards to, you know, I know you said you weren't necessarily influenced, but you know, maybe it boosts it just because you're having a really good day with your family or something, and then you're like, okay, let me go ahead and take a VP shot, and since you're in such a good mood, it just comes out differently?
Not really.
Okay. Hey.
It's more like at the end of the day, sitting down and doing something else than being a mom or a wife, just being myself. And yeah, it's
So it's an escape.
still, yeah. Well, that sounds pretty harsh, but kind of to keep the balance.
I get that. All right.
Mhm.
And Aaron, how about you? How does VP affect life, and how does life affect VP?
I'd say it's definitely an escape.
Okay. Those are very two opposites already.
I started in 2017 doing it properly, and that was when my
Nice.
son was born. So I've never really done VP without having a family.
Oh wow. Okay. Both of you.
So I've never.
Nice.
So
I've
what
never
game
had
did
that
you
time.
start on?
I did shoot a little bit in Horizon, the first one, but
Zero
nothing
Dawn?
major really. Yeah, and then
Gotcha.
Origins came out at the end of the year, which is pretty
Assassin's
much when
Creed
my son was
Origins?
born. Yeah,
Gotcha.
so that's when I started doing it. Probably, I don't know, not as good as what I do now anyway.
Well,
More
hey,
for
I
fun.
mean, we all gotta start somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Man.
yeah, I don't do it during the day or anything like that. I have to wait till the evening to get
Okay,
on there and
night
get
owl.
some shots.
Gotcha.
But I kind of balance it with doing the story, taking some shots as I go along. And yeah, it's that balance between actually finishing a game and being able to get some good virtual photography along the way.
Fair.
So are you a
So,
story-driven person, or do you just enjoy the game for the mechanics?
No, story. I try and make that come through with the VP as well.
Very nice.
Okay. Yeah. So, basically when you're taking character shots and all that kind of stuff, I mean, even if you're taking something else, you're kind of allowing whatever the story is to kind of bleed through your work.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you look through, you can kind of see every segment of the game. Hopefully you can anyway.
Right. I get you. That's fair.
Mhm.
That's totally fair. I mean,
So Aaron
yeah.
always adds like quotes to every of his shots he's posting,
Yeah.
which I don't know how big your notebook must be where you write down all those quotes from the games, but
It's
Yeah.
massive.
it gives even more meaning to them, and I really like that.
Hmm.
It
They're all
definitely
quotes
does.
from the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, wait, they're all quotes from the game. What?
Most of them are like seeing my Spidey stuff. Most of them are quotes from the game. But there's the odd like amazing Spider-Man quote in there as well.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that can kind of give you different ideas and everything whenever you're taking shots too, so that you don't kind of stay stagnant, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. That's fair. I've kind of been there. I'm not like you. I'm nowhere near that, but I get where you're coming from though. Yeah. Now, in regards to the earlier question with having your life outside of VP, how is it where maybe, you might be taking a shot or something, and since you guys both have families, just trying to keep up with everything, is it maybe where I know both of you have children, as you just mentioned. Do you guys just say, okay, to the significant other, it's your turn?
Yeah, sure, you have to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, my husband is a gamer too, fortunately, so he gets my general enthusiasm for gaming.
Right.
And so we do kind of shifts per week. So one day I'm doing the bedtime, and the other day he's doing the bedtime.
Okay.
So each of us can have an evening, just do their thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes during the day, my daughter is pretty amazing at keeping herself busy. So sometimes she's just with me in the living room, and I play a bit Valhalla, and she's not really interested in what's going on the screen. So
Self-entertaining child is fantastic. That's makes it way easier, maybe. Just at
But
least
yeah,
somewhat.
it definitely does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's tempting though.
Hmm.
You always have to keep an eye on when you don't have a child that's demanding
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
You still have to keep an eye on that you don't play too much, and you still have this family time and let's go out to the playground and do something
Hmm.
together.
Yeah, it's definitely important. And I mean, and Seven, honestly, with you having, the gaming media that you do too, I definitely believe that's where you kind of have similar things going on as well, being a parent yourself.
Yeah, we actually did a sit down with Nash, who's actually in the audience right now.
Hi,
She,
Nash.
yeah, we pretty much sat down and go, all right, what times can I actually do things? And since I work from remotely from home, it's a little bit easier for me to be able to do media while do work at the same time. But if I really wanted to do things, I usually have to wait until the kids are down to officially do stuff.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. So is it usually where, or is it kind of where like you have your schedule and everything, and then you or Nash kind of puts them down, and then you go about doing what you need to do on it?
We use Google Calendar, so every
Oh,
day,
snap.
yeah, every day we
okay.
have it color coordinated. So it's like, okay, I can see her life, what she needs to do for the day. I have my own color scheme, so we sort of have different colors on the Google Calendar. So okay, you're going to be
Mr.
here,
Professional.
yeah.
Okay, sir.
I mean, it's the only way that we can coordinate. But I'm really bad lately. I'm going to say it just out there. I'm been really bad lately of going. Doing things, and then next thing you know, Nash says, "All right, I'm gone." I'm going, "Wait, where are you going?" It's like, I have it on the calendar for weeks now. Oh, bye. Just yeah.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
I mean, it's the best scenario for us is just using Google Calendars to be able to keep in constant communication, to be able to figure out what's going on for the day or week.
Okay, so y'all heard that? Insight. Okay.
Updates.
Start using Google Calendar. Start using Google Calendar for everything that you do in regards to when you need to get your life together and you a VP, you need to go ahead and use Google Calendar, okay? You heard it here first. Most dev. Anyway, so with that being said as well, let's go ahead and move on to this subject. So you mentioned work time. With work, because I know all of us do it, I want to ask Turid and Mr. Aaron over there, how do you guys have your life balance when it comes to working in VP? I must start with Aaron.
Well, kind of lucky really, because I work Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I I work flexi time, so I can work kind of whenever I want.
Okay.
But it doesn't really impact the gaming because I'm always finished work by 4 usually. So it's kind of finish work at 4, get tea for the kids, get them to bed, and then once they're gone to bed, then I can do a bit of gaming.
You say get tea for the kids?
Yeah.
This man's so British.
Oh, that's a European thing.
Nah. You British, bud. You even said it earlier, Turid. Don't even. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
Yeah, tea dinner.
Oh, wait. So you called dinner tea? Wait. Okay, that's the most British thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry. He said, I call dinner tea. Get like me.
Yeah.
That's great. I love it. But yeah, no, okay. So work doesn't really affect your VP at all?
No, not really. I wouldn't say there's no real impact really.
Cool, good. Well, that's definitely a good thing. And Turid?
I mean, if I didn't have a job, I would probably play games all day.
I get that.
As long as the kid is in daycare. But
I get that.
I'm also having a Monday to Friday job and just 30 hours at the moment. But it's still like you go to work, then you get the kid, and then you have family time, and then you wait for the kid to go to bed. And mine is a late one, so she's not sleeping before 9.
Gotcha.
Okay.
and then I have like 1-2 hours to do whatever.
Mm.
But I think it's fine for me because I need a daily routine.
Yeah.
Plus, I actually like my job and my colleagues, so that's fine. And it's in the whole, it's a nice balance of having like a job,
Mhm.
having a family, and having VP as my hobby.
Gotcha. So you kind of have, like you said, you have a routine. It kind of gives you a bit of grounding for your life.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't get up if I didn't have a job.
Hey, I
I
think a
would
lot of
sleep
people
till
would.
noon and just waste the day away, I guess.
Yeah, nah, chilling be kind of the move sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, so I get it. I understand. Really do.
Definitely tempting. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know it's gonna get asked. Yes, okay. VP work for myself. I hate it. I hate both of them. No, I'm joking. I don't hate them. But
Your current job. If you
I-
had a better job, you wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind if I had a better job. Yes. If the job that I was I don't mind the hours. I don't mind all that kind of stuff. Now, when I say better job, I don't mean it's a bad job. It's a good job. It's just that, you know, it can be stressful. So it's not like, oh, I absolutely hate this. It's just I have an easier time doing what I need to do, like this show, if that were in a better spot. But anyway, enough about that. It definitely can, if you have a job that might be a bit more stressful or might keep you more mentally or physically tired or burdened in some cases, then it can definitely wear you down. And it can make it to where taking photos and everything isn't really something you even want to do at times. But hey, if you love it, keep it going. Don't let it go.
Yeah.
Keep going. Honestly, that's kind of what I got to say to myself every time that I get on to take a photo. Is just, hey, you love this, you want to keep it up, do so. But yeah, no, I mean that's just a word of encouragement for all y'all who might have jobs that kind of keep you a bit more preoccupied. So yeah.
Jack Harrison says, amen to that turret. So what you just said earlier.
Because it's a lazy bum and sitting at home.
Yeah, chat has been popping. They've been commenting or loving. Yeah, a lot of people.
Let's hear some stuff.
Jenkins says, not gonna lie, same. My job is probably the main reason why I don't do VP as much anymore. It weighs me down a lot.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't stop, Jenkins. You're really good. Don't stop.
That's the way it is. I like that. Like when you have a job and family and you don't have as much time for VP, it always remains something special.
Yeah.
A special part of your day. Like you look forward to that time you have just for yourself and your VP. So maybe that's another way to look at it.
Yeah. No, that's definitely a good way to look at it.
So actually bouncing off that, where you have limited time, do you, Turid, when you sit down and go, okay, I only have maybe an hour or two, do you have a goal in mind, or you're just playing and go, okay, this is a cool shot, and just sort of spur the moment situation?
It depends. Like when I play Valhalla, I finished that game 4 times or so. When I start Valhalla, I know I just get it on and I just get shots, and it's usually just trying to get portraits I haven't done before, getting new angles or new lighting, or more interesting black and white stuff. But I started Horizon and Banishes. And I'm still not sure if it was a good idea to start 2 games at once.
Okay.
Difficult to keep up all of them.
Yeah, but I say Banishes is more a game I will play instead of shoot.
Gotcha.
And while Horizon is a game where I shoot like every 2 minutes at least. It's like, oh my god, what's that? Oh my god, oh look at that.
There's a
It's just
lot of nice
so
stuff in that
overwhelming. And
game.
so yeah, I don't have a goal. Sometimes I just run. In Horizon, for example, I just run around and then press the photo mode button and look around with the camera
Yeah,
and
totally
see if I
understand that.
find something interesting. So
Yeah,
yeah, and other nights I'm so knackered from work that I just play Baldur's Gate and don't think about VP at all.
BG, let's go. Yeah.
By the way, she did not say naked. She said knackered for all the Americans. I just want to let you know. Okay.
I mean,
yeah. No, we said we're not doing that. Not doing that on this show. Okay, it's a family-friendly show. Gosh dang it. Anyway,
what about you, Falcon? When you have the limited time and you jump onto VP, do you have a goal in mind, or are you pretty much like Turid, where depending on the day you play just to play, or you go, oh, that's a pretty cool shot, I'll take it there?
I usually take shots nearly every time I play, but they're not always good enough. I take on too many games, basically. I don't have time for the amount of games that I play.
Yeah, he plays a lot.
I'm only just finishing Spidey now.
Dude, how do you handle all of those? Like,
kind of just try and do like an hour a week on each of them.
Gotcha.
I do like Monday nights. I'll have like a blast on Call of Duty with the guys from work, so that's no VP on Monday.
Okay.
And then the rest of the week, I'm just working my way through Spidey, God of War, Mirage, and then I always play Valhalla.
So that's your go-to back game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
nice.
like 4 times completing as well.
Okay. So sort of like Mass Effect for me. Nice.
Yeah, everyone's got that one game.
Yeah, the one game that you go back to. It's cool.
Yeah. I wish I could go back to a game, but I don't. All the games that I want.
Moving forward.
Yeah, no, screw Spider-Man, dude. I'm never taking another Spider-Man photo in my life. Period. Y'all heard it. Never again. Forever.
Well, I guess you need to send that to a few of our community members. So.
You know what? No, stop it. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You know I'm joking. Stop.
Mary says Mass Effect with a love emote. Yes, Mass Effect.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
Oh my
and
goodness.
There's Rudigs in the chat. Hello, Rudigs.
Oh, what's up, Rudigs? My boy. You gonna get on this show again, buddy.
All right, so let's go ahead and switch over to the ones who came before.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, what is that, and how did that become to where it is right now?
Who wants to take it?
May I go first?
Yep.
Go, bud. Yes, sir.
I mean, you've been there long before me, so please, yes.
Yep.
So the photo made part of it actually existed before me.
Oh.
There's a couple of guys that did it. It's part of the first Civ
update.
Yeah, but they didn't do it exactly the same as what it's done now, but there was similarities. I took it on because of having kids. So when I joined AC First Civ, I was just like a guide writer to write guides on where like you could collect armor in the game and stuff like that. But then when I had my second kid, I just didn't have time to write these guides out, so I was taking pictures of where the stuff was and then writing it all down, and it became a bit of a nightmare. So I said, like, what else could I do? Then I took it on because they had been benched, the VP side of it. Then I started that up with Cole, and then we created the community, and I just ran with it, doing these articles then. And then I met Turid, and then got her to join me to help me out. Now she pretty much runs it.
The rest is history.
So did you two meet through a VP picture, and you're like, oh, I like that, let's work together? How did you two actually meet?
I found you online, didn't I? I posted a
Yeah,
picture.
you found me on Twitter. Both of us can't remember which picture,
Uh,
but I got an invite to the Assassin's Creed, like the ones who came before Assassin's Creed VP community on Twitter or X. And Aaron wrote me like a little text with like, "Hey, I spotted your shot. It's very good. Would you like to join our community?" And I was like, "Oh, what? Yeah, sure. Cool." I was really flustered and intimidated a bit because up until then I had like, I don't know, maybe 150 followers on Twitter, if even, and maybe like 10 or 15 people even liking my shots. And that was last year in January, I think.
Oh, nice.
We looked it up, didn't
And
we? We looked it up recently.
since then, it's just like it just exploded for me. I don't even know how long it took. Like a few months later, Aaron mentioned that he would really need a mod on the community page because it was growing and it was stuff going on. And I think I sent him the Katniss Everdeen I volunteer GIF.
Never
And so he
fails.
spoke to Cole, who founded the Ones Who Came Before page, and then got me on board.
That's what's up.
We got on really well as well, didn't we?
Yeah. Big love.
And for those watching or listening later, I've linked all these, everyone's socials as well as the site. So go ahead and check that out. If you're watching or listening later, definitely check that out. It's been really fun going through that site and all that. And yeah.
Oh, it's dope. And I mean, I do also want to ask, just to kind of, relate to the topic, with the ones who came before, what do you do to balance that with everything else you have going on? I mean, honestly, helping to run a community is just by itself, it's a lot. So I'm just kind of wondering, like, do you dedicate certain days or certain amounts of time to be able to do what you need to in regards to it? I don't know.
It went crazy. Like it slowly grew and grew and grew, and it was
Yeah.
starting to become unmanageable because I always reply to everyone if I can, or I leave comments, and it was starting to get to a point where I just can't keep up with it because I was doing it like on lunch breaks at work.
Gotcha.
And just if I was having a coffee or something like that. And then obviously Turid came on board as well, and then she started helping me do it. But we've grown it now, and we got Kai with us as well. He covers the parts of the day that we're less active because we're asleep.
Right. Oh yeah, because Kai is in South America.
Argentina. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
So that's
So
now
he's
covers
doing
us up
the
over the
night
whole
shift.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the night shift.
He's got the graveyard shift. Gotcha. Y'all gave him the dirty work. It's fine, Kai. It's fine, buddy. You're doing the important stuff.
So how many? I think the best, not the perfect term, but staff, I guess, just for
like
the best.
members?
Like how many members are running this now?
Just
Or-
the
We
VP
got 4 of
community.
us.
It's officially 4 of us, but
Okay.
Jack.
Jack's a
Jack
sleeping
has more of
partner.
It's Jack. Okay, never mind. I get it.
he has more of an advisory role.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's what we'll call it. Advisory. Right.
So
We're harsh.
Aaron
We're harsh.
is writing the weekly articles we publish on
Nice.
the homepage and on our social channels.
That's what's up.
And Kai and me mainly like collect the shots or make the announcement tweets for our themes and then run the main account and like and sometimes comment people's shots.
Okay. All right, that's
We
pretty
are
cool.
harsh on Jack though. He
You
does let
gotta
us
be.
feature in TPM. He does let us feature in TPM.
Yeah.
I'm being kind to you, Jack. I hope you're listening.
Lala Blue
Jack,
says Jack does
I'm not.
nothing. He's just there for the name.
See, there it is. The truth. The truth will always come out. Always.
Oh my god, now I feel bad.
Nah, Jack, we love you, bud.
But that is really cool that it's a team of 4 and you're able to get this underway. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome. They I mean, I've taken a look at a couple of them, a couple of the things that they've put together, and I mean, the professionalism is easily there. It's not like, it's like easily overlooked or anything like that. They are absolutely fantastic at pretty much all the things that they do when it comes to it. I mean, I do remember, Turid, you were kind of talking about you guys doing just some new stuff. But I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you can't. But I know that with Aaron writing and you kind of collecting the shots, putting things together, visuals, all that kind of stuff. From what I've seen in the past, it's pretty awe-inspiring. It's pretty dope, and it kind of definitely does make it to where anyone starting something in the VP community, if you're starting any of that, that is a prime place to go look if you want an example of something, and like for any of the different projects that you have. Awesome example.
Aw, I can't handle that.
Yeah, I'm not nice to you usually, so I get it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
not
it. It's a
used
lot of love to
What is
digest.
this
I get it.
love? This is weird.
This is new. What is this? Updates and insights. That's what it is.
Bam.
No, it's really a great community. I mean, the Twitter community page, I mean, it's not exploding. Like people share their shots, and we sometimes interact a little, and we do our announcements there. But like the people who are in the community, like each of them are just such amazing individuals. I've never seen such a big group of people who are just straight out amazing. They support each other, they are nice to each other, leaving comments under each other's shots, and it's just great to see and really brings me joy to see this.
It was so wild when Mirage released doing it because it just went crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never seen so many shots come through.
And
I
there's
was really
even
looking
more
forward to it,
AC
actually.
coming, right?
Yeah, hopefully another one this year.
Okay. I've been sort of
So,
out of touch with the Assassin's Creed series, unfortunately. So that's right now. I'm displaying your website right now. So for those who are watching on live, they're seeing a little bit of your webpage while we were talking. So
I think our guest judges, when we started bringing those in, were quite a good idea just to mix it up as well. Stopped me picking the same shots.
Oh, so you were favoritism. Got you.
Well, yeah, because I always feel like there's a certain style in there that you really like.
Yeah, for sure.
But now he's spreading it out because we got 4 members picking as well, and obviously you have a guest judge as well. You get different people's opinions on shots.
Yeah.
There's not just Aaron's style getting picked.
Right. And having different tastes on a panel definitely helps to understand the variety of what people can actually bring to the table. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that at all times. Just like N7 said, I'm super down. Super duper down. But yeah, no, that's awesome. That is so awesome. And aside, just to real quick go over this part too, what also does the ones who came before handle outside of just the VP portion? Just quick summary. Either of you.
Anything AC really. There's an art team. There's teams for each part of the media. Really, they do all the transmedia, the books, the comic stuff, music. Everything's covered basically on there.
Okay, so they're like a community page that covers everything.
Yeah, if you go on the website, there's got the partnership program, which so AC First Ev has its partnership program called the ISU Network, which is what we're part of, and that's where Cole just tries to help new people like us. Wow. I suppose we're not new anymore, but get a foot up in the community.
Okay.
So then if you click on that hub, then you can see that we got a section for each team does something specific, but we can jump into whatever.
That's
Hmm.
awesome. Do you guys ever kind of help in any of the other departments other than VP?
We provide shots sometimes if they want to create an article and stick some VP in there.
That's what's up. That's awesome.
There was something. So I bought like a compendium for Valhalla recently, and that's a really, really good compendium book as you read through. But you can look at the pictures in it, and you think, oh, they could have just used our VP in here. It would have looked so good.
Yeah. No, shameless plug. Do it.
Yeah, they're not going to do it anymore, but it would have looked cool.
Hey, you know what? I know that y'all are watching this episode. I know you guys are. These two guys are really, really great. You should think about it. You should be like, hey, Turret and Aaron, hey. I'll go ahead and take a couple shots for us. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess technically I'm poking the bear, but it's okay. You know what? That bear's probably a really nice bear, and it'll just give me bear hugs that aren't violent. So, hey. Feelers out there. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just going through your site, and there's so much. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to show people who are watching live a little taste of what they can see on the site. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. All the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely check that out. Yeah.
What call like the mind or the person behind the ones who came before, what he did in the recent years with this page is just incredible. And he's also getting like voice actors or actors from the franchise for interviews and everything.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's really
awesome.
We had two voice actors from the AC games as guest judges.
Incredible.
That was pretty dope, yeah.
Is there somewhere that they can people can watch that interview? Is it on the podcast section?
Cole's interviews are on the site, but they're not. One of them spoken. The one with Basim, voice actor, is a video, I think, on the site. But the one with Magnus from Valhalla is a written one.
A written one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
so it won't be something.
Magnus also ran a theme week, VP week with us.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just before Christmas.
So does he do VP as well?
No, Magnus is the voice actor of Male Eivor.
Okay.
Oh, okay. See, yeah, I didn't know that. Insights and updates, boy.
There we go. That is very, very cool.
Wow. Yeah, no, I actually took a look at it myself too. Yeah, no, that's wow. Yeah, and this is actually really well done, the page itself. Yeah, no.
He's also a dad these days as well, so he's juggling it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you. Gotcha. So, yeah, I mean that you guys are a part of something big. And Seven said it was going to be a super exciting episode, so yes. I guess he was right. Here you go, buddy. Your little victory. You happy? Here's a cookie.
All right. We don't have any questions. Go for it.
What I wanted to add is the community is definitely a great way when you love Assassin's Creed games and you just started VP or you love VP in general. But if you just started VP, a community like ours is just a great way to get some reach, to get people to see your stuff.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And everyone's welcome, so join us today.
I guess we're examples of it, aren't we? Because when we both started, we were like 100 followers, and now look at us.
Yeah.
Famous.
So, yeah.
And stuff.
Well, yeah, we're on your podcast, so we're famous now.
There we go.
Oh man, that's funny. Did you say that we had questions in Seven or no questions?
I am looking, but it's just more people complimenting how it's how they're agreeing with Turrets and Falcon's comments. Mainly, just more encouragement,
let's hear 'em.
if anything. So
let's hear 'em.
No, it's just more just like this. Amazing, sounds reasonable. Someone says
okay.
partner up with a bear. Just commenting on what Well, yeah. So
Because I said poke a bear.
partner up with a bear.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah. It's more just in the moment type comments.
Partner up with a bear. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Mhm.
I think
You
Malin
wanna-
said she sent through a question.
Oh snap!
It didn't go through? Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on because Nash has sent me a few questions, she said, and I didn't see it either. Okay.
Let me see if maybe I can see it.
Okay.
I can't
Double
see. I
check.
can't see the
I
chat.
mean, Nash, if you're still here, you can always send it into the Discord, and then we'll go ahead and
Well,
look
she
at it
already
that
sent
way.
me one. She says, depending on the ages of their kids, do their kids show interest in VP?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
it is a good question.
So yeah, my youngest, it can't. She's only 2. But my older one does. He does a little bit. He likes swinging around the city in Spidey. Occasionally, I say to him, "Just click the button and take a photo," and he does give it a go.
Okay.
We've done a couple recently, actually, and then he gets me to take them. He takes him like pictures of Spidey on top of buildings and stuff like that. Stuff he thinks is funny. I want them to add the selfie mode back in there. Are they doing that?
I know they're having an update coming out on March 7th that does have photo mode updates. They didn't specify every single one. They mentioned action figure sizes for the characters. They mentioned like
Cool.
night or like change of day and everything of the daytime and all that. But
Yeah.
they didn't mention anything necessarily about stealthy. But at the same time, they did say and more, so who knows?
I mean, he would love that if they had a selfie mode. If he plays on AC and photo mode, he literally just makes everything go crazy. So he puts all the things up really high or really low, and the picture's just awful. Well, it's probably better than what I do.
Maybe he's just an abstract artist.
Yeah. You ever think about that? Maybe he's just abstract. He'd probably end up being the best abstract out there for Spidey, at least.
Yeah.
What about you, Turid?
I mean, my little one she's 4, so she's not getting the concept of, I mean, she does know what a photo is, but she doesn't get the concept of mommy is playing a game and taking photos in a game. But she's in general, when I take photos of animals, for example, then she's always a bit excited just to see the animal big on the screen. So yeah, but not in VP in general. I think it is too abstract for her at the moment to understand.
Okay.
The animals definitely happens. I walk past sheep making noises, and that a 2-year-old is like, sheep, sheep.
All right, we got another question from Jack Harrison. What are each of your greatest personal achievements in VP space?
Ooh.
Oh, I I won a contest once, run from the official Assassin's Creed page, where you could win this bundle with the panda and the tiger, and they asked for nature shots. And yeah, I was one of 4 winners, I think, but they never published that on Twitter, so it was more of a like behind the stage thing.
Gotcha. No publicity.
Yeah.
It's okay. We all know you're good. It's fine. How about you, Aaron?
I quite enjoyed my Eivor shot being picked for the anniversary of Valhalla when AC did a post.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. And definitely getting Magnus on the show to do the VP. That's always going to be a highlight. I thought about retiring after that.
Oh wow!
Don't you dare.
Bro said I've accomplished all of my goals.
No,
I'm done.
Forget it. I won't write those articles. You stay.
He said, "Don't you put that curse on me, Ricky Bobby."
Next question is from Play Pause Photo. Do you talk about VP at work? Does your colleagues know you're virtual photographers and have than senior photos?
Mine, yes, a few of them. Because one of them is also playing Assassin's Creed. And then we talked about like the photo mode and the virtual photography thing, and I showed them a few shots, but I wouldn't say they're crazy interested. Like maybe in the sense that I wouldn't be crazy interested that they play volleyball or something. So they see it as my hobby, and when I show them my shots, they look at them and say, "Oh, that's nice," but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Falcon?
I think only probably like 2 or 3 people know at work that I do virtual photography and do all this stuff. One of them's super supportive and likes and shares my stuff all the time.
Oh wow, awesome.
That's sweet.
But yeah, this is something I don't really talk about at work. I guess there could be virtual photographers at work. I just don't know.
I mean, but how likely is it really?
Yeah, there's not that many of us really.
It's a small community for now. But yeah, it's down there. It's not, and I don't mean like you guys suck. I just mean it's down there. It's not, Twitch or streaming or YouTube videos or vlogging or whatever. Like, it's not one of those types of things at the moment.
Well, that's the whole point of this show, is to get more people's aware of what's going on, that this exists.
Update them.
So
Update them. Yep. Kid, let y'all know we out here and we doing stuffs. So pay attention because we coming for you.
The next question is from Ultravioletra. What is a VP style you like to try?
Abstract.
Go.
Abstract. Really, I'm never doing this. I wouldn't even know where to start. I think, G, you saw it. I took one by accident in Horizon the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, that sky cloud one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was really awesome.
Yeah, but that was an accident, so
I mean, you just looked up. I wouldn't call it an accident. You went into photo mode, you looked up, you saw something cool, and then you said, snap!
Yeah, but that's definitely something I never do on purpose.
I get that. I mean, can you really do abstract on purpose? Is that a thing?
Yeah, I think you can. I think you could. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Aaron, what about you? What's a VP style that you'd like to try out?
I need a new one actually. Because I did an interview, didn't I, like 6 months ago, and I said I wanted to do minimalism.
Oh, hey.
And I've kind of been doing it for a bit now.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have to share with the class.
Well, I've just been doing that in all the games I'm playing, just doing a little bit of minimal here and there.
Yeah.
I think it's picking up. Many thanks to Malin teaching me.
Yeah, Malin's really queen of minimalism, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, yeah, I probably should try something different now. Oh, my other objective was to recreate each Spider-Man shot with Blizzard, which I also did.
Oh, well, it was good, dude. I loved it, honestly, like truly. And I don't really, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really like the biggest fan of people recreating my stuff, but you did an awesome job. You knocked it out of the park, if I'm being honest.
I spent way too much time trying to do that. I actually wasted probably like 2 gaming sessions trying to get that.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we have our last question before we need to wrap up this episode. What were your first thoughts on VP before discovering it? Like, were your first thoughts were maybe just like some dumb photo taken in a game? Didn't have any knowledge of it beforehand?
I didn't even know it was a thing before I started. I mean, I haven't been crazy active on social media, so I didn't know it was a thing until I started to take shots and put them up on. I think I even started on Tumblr. Jeez.
Oh wow.
and then on Twitter, and then when I found out what hashtags are for, I just explored this whole world, and it was all there. I was like, oh wow, VP, it's a thing. Yeah, yeah, it was there, and I just joined party.
Very nice. What about you, Falcon?
Wasn't really aware how big it was. I didn't even know there was a photo mode in some of the games first. I was just like snapping shots on the fly with all the HUD up there.
Yeah.
And then I did post a couple on Twitter, but it didn't really take off or anything like that. I didn't really know probably until I joined AC First Civs thing, group. But then I started seeing again exposed to virtual photography a bit more, and the fact that there's loads of people out there.
Yeah.
Back when I thought Jack was a god.
And now you know he's not.
I know he's just lucky.
Yeah,
He's just lucky. Yo,
He's
that's
just
crazy.
lucky.
That's crazy.
Nah, he's really good.
He is really good.
Ish. Really good-ish.
Ish.
All right, so wrapping up, Turid, where can people find you?
Mainly on Twitter, like the handle in the video description, and on our community page. It's TOWDB Assassin's Creed Virtual Photography. That's our community page, and everyone can join. I also have an Instagram account, but I'm not posting anything there, so
Mhm.
not just Twitter.
Yeah. And Aaron, where can they find you?
Exactly the same, really. I'm mostly just Twitter, really. You can find me there or in the community.
Nice.
Okay. So you just gonna leave it at that? You're not even gonna say what your handle is?
My handle, is
Yes, sir.
Falconswift87.
Okay, thank
people
you.
Can see it.
Well, people can see it, but what about the people who are listening, sir? Gosh, think about somebody. Yep. No, I'm joking. But yeah, alrighty. Well, I'm definitely glad, and thank you guys for coming on to the show. It has always been a delight every single time. Just talking to you guys for the most part, except for when you're really mean and rude. More so Turd, less than Aaron. But yeah. Anyway, this has been Pixel Focus. You know what? No, we're not ending the show without saying this. Get your necks thicker. I know that you've been slacking on it. I know that you have. Look right here. Okay, you can't see me, but listen to my voice. Like put my voice in your ear and listen. Okay, start working that neck, because you try to take all them virtual photos, trying to take them vertically, and you messing up your neck because you ain't got enough muscles on. You need a six-pack there, buddy. So do it. Anyway, this has been Pixel Focus. In 7. Any final thoughts, bud?
Nope, just thank you for their two amazing guests for taking time out of their day, especially on the weekend, to be on our show. It's been an honor and a pleasure listening and getting some insight from both of you. It's been really fun.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
It was
thanks
fun.
for having us.
All right, well, we're Pixel Focus, episode 8. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.